Morning from London. The FTSE All-Share got off to a strong start following the four-day Easter break. International travel-related stocks and hospitality firms were all trading higher following Prime Minister Boris Johnson's confirmation that the phased easing of lockdown restrictions in England is on track. The biggest risers were among commodities stocks. Rio Tinto, Anglo American and Glencore were all trading up more than 3% on signs that the global economy will soon recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. The British Chancellor is facing questions over why failed finance firm Greensill Capital was chosen to give out emergency COVID loans despite not being regulated as stringently as banks. The collapsed investment firm, which counted former Prime Minister David Cameron as a senior advisor, was the only non-bank financial firm that was chosen by the government to administer the emergency coronavirus loan schemes. The opposition Labour Party has today called on the government to tighten the law on lobbying amid continuing controversy over Cameron's activities on behalf of Greensill Capital. Last week, a watchdog cleared the former Conservative Party leader of breaking lobbying rules after he sent a number of texts to Rishi Sunak's private phone asking for support. LG Electronics has announced that it is closing down its loss-making smartphone business. This follows an announcement that the South Korean firm made at the start of the year, which said it was looking at all options for the division after almost 6 years of losses, totaling around $4.5 billion. Last year, it shipped 28 million phones, which compares with 256 million for Samsung. The smartphone business is the smallest of LG's 5 divisions, accounting for just 7.4% of revenue. Currently, its global mobile phone market share is about 2%. Credit Suisse have confirmed this morning that the collapse of US hedge fund Archegos Capital will cost them £3.4 billion. A trading update sent to markets this morning said the charge would send the bank to an expected pre-tax Q1 loss of around £690 million. Bosses blamed the failure by a US-based hedge fund to meet its margin commitments. Less than an hour after the announcement, the bank took drastic action, replacing 2 key executives and cutting bonuses amid the fallout. Its chief risk officer, Lara Warner, and its investment banking chief, Brian Chin, will both leave the bank later this month. Those are your main stories from London at close of business.